It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's Zay Flowers. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Ravens and the Eagles coming up next.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. This goes to a former Eagle, Nelson Aguilar. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. You get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still second down.
Now they run the option on 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Throwing is Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Jackson now.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Jackson to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw again is Jackson.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Now flags come in here. Look like one of the Eagles might have moved.
False start, offense.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Here's Pickett. Goes right back to Smith again.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's caught, Smith. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pickett right back to the air again.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw, Pickett.
He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now a pause because we got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to it. On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Jackson. A little short pass. This is Everett. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still third down.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
On the return, it's Rodgers. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards.
And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now Pickett.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. The numbers for him from a week ago. 16 carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, 10 is really the goal, and this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
In motion right is Smith.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Pickett back to throw.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Throw left side complete. That's Campbell. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.